Hello and welcome. My name is Mitch and I'm going to be running you through a workout today. So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get warmed up here. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to do some high knees. So we're going to start. We're just going to bring those legs up nice and tall so we get our legs to about belly height. So we're just going to do this for about 30 seconds. Make sure you're alternating those arm movements as they come up. And our foot should try and strike that same spot that it came up at. 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Alright, we can relax. Next thing we're going to do to warm up, we're going to do a little RDL. So with this one, it's going to be a single leg one. So we're kicking that leg back, coming down, and then back up. So again, single leg, coming down, and then back up. Hinging our hips here, keeping our core tight as we kick that leg back. Slight bend in our knees. We're going to do about 5 each side, so that's 3 each side. Make sure to keep the weight even on your foot. You don't want to be leaning too far to one side. That's 4, and then last one, 5. All right. Next thing we're going to do is a little forward lunge. So with this one, taking our leg out just a little bit, maybe about 6 inches. That's going to isolate that quad muscle a little bit, coming down, then back up. We're going to alternate. We're going to do about 5 each leg. So there's 2, there's 3, 4, and last 2, 5. All right. Next thing we're going to work into some jumping jacks. So with these, making a star. So we're going to do about 12 of these. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. Alright, we did some jumping jacks. Next thing we're going to do is a little lateral shuffle. So we're just shuffling back and forth. Kind of have our knees bent just a little bit. So athletic position. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. So first 10 seconds now are gone. So we got about 20 more seconds. Good work. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Alright, last thing we're going to do to warm up, we're going to do a burpee. So we're going to shoot for 10 reps here. What we're going to do, we're going to come down, kick our legs back into a push-up. If you can't do a push-up, let's try it from our knees. So push-up here, come up, and then we're jumping up at the end. Trying not to hit the ceiling fan that's going to be in your way. Alright, so we're going to go for about 8 to 10 reps here, depending on how long it takes us. We'll go ahead and start now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making sure our core is tight here. 6, our body's moving at a single unit. 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. All right. We're going to move into the meat of our workout now. So what we're going to do for our workout, I have a little timer here. So it's going to have intervals. We're going to go for intervals of 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. we're going to run through 12 exercises. It's going to hit our full body, so upper body, lower body, a little bit of core. We're going to run through those. After we're done, we're going to run through 2 times, so it's going to be about 20 minutes for that circuit. We're going to move into some balance, call it a workout. So we're going to take a little bit of time to recover here from that warm-up. Should have got us warm. We should be ready to go. Just to kind of catch our breath, we're going to go rest here for about 30 more seconds. So with this, we're going to be working 30 seconds. We're going to be off 20 seconds. In those 20 seconds that we're not working, we're going to try and rest hard. So we're going to try and catch our breath as much as we can. Because after those 20 seconds are up, we're moving into a new exercise. And again, we'll run through that circuit twice. All right, guys. I believe this interval timer has a 10-second countdown, and it does. So we're going to start here, about 5 seconds. Our first exercise is going to be a push-up. So with this push-up, we're going to come down, hands about shoulder width apart. Time just started. Body straight, core tight, coming down, and then back up. If that's too tough, let's go to our knees and push from there. So this is going to work mostly our upper body here and our core. So mostly the chest, triceps, and a little bit of shoulders in here. All right, that's time on the first exercise of push-ups. Next thing we got a little bit of lunges. So we kind of did these in the warm-up. We're going to go ahead and stick to one leg here because we're going to run through this twice. So let's start with the right leg. We're pushing that right leg forward. Let's just kind of pulse here. So just like that, we want to keep our core tight again. Keep that chest not leaning too far over. So keep that chest in a nice upright position. So I want you to kind of keep track how many reps you get this round. The next time we go, we're going to try and get 1 or 2 more reps there. So kind of pushing ourselves. That's time. So again, try and keep track. Say, okay, I got 10 reps on the lunges last time. Let's see if I can get 12 this time. All right. Next thing we got a banded lat pull down. So hands are going to be about shoulder width apart. We're taking that band, we're pulling it down to our chest, squeezing those shoulder blades nice and tight like you're trying to squeeze a penny in between those shoulder blades there. Again, this is working our back muscles, maybe a little bit of bicep right here. Again, core is always important, so keep that core engaged. That's time. All right. Next exercise we got. So we'll hamstring curl. So we're going to wrap this band around our ankle right here. Again, we'll just do the right leg this round. So what we're going to do is we'll kick it back and then curl it up to our butt. So with this, kind of a little balance worked in here. So you can see from the side. So a little bit of balance. So we're going to want to keep that core engaged. Also engaging our glutes here. So our butt muscles will also help us keep our balance here. And we should feel that muscle back here, actually 3 muscles back here in the back of the leg. That's time on the hamstring curls. We're going to keep this band out for the next couple exercises as well. We're going to do a front raise. So let's just do with one arm again. So one arm here, grab the 2 tails of the band, stepping on with our right arm. We're bringing this up to about shoulder height and then back down. So this is isolating that deltoid muscle, that big shoulder muscle right here. Make sure to breathe. Take 1 deep breath in, and then 1 breath out as you perform that exercise. That'll help keep that pressure in your abdominal cavity. That's time on the front raise. We're going to move into our glute bridge now. So we're going to be laying on the ground here. Feet are going to be out in front of us. We're just raising that hip up, squeezing that glute, and then back down. All right, there's our start. So this is also kind of a core exercise here, so you can keep that core engaged. Make sure your back and your torso is moving as one unit here. We're not moving wonky. Really squeezing those glutes as we come up here. That's time. All right, next thing we're going to do some arms. So again, we'll just work one arm here. We're going to do some bicep curls. So we've kind of had a theme of doing just the right side, so we'll keep it going. With the right side, we're going to do right hand bicep curls. So step on that band, pull it up, and then back down in the side view. We want that arm to be close to our body here, coming from this straight arm up to about a 90-degree angle right here. Got about 5 seconds left. All right. Next thing we're going to do, a little bit of calf work. So we're going to be doing some calf raises. So feet in a comfortable position. We're just raising up on those toes, kind of driving through that big toe, squeezing those calves. We'll start about 3, 2, 1. So squeeze those calves here at the top. Nice and easy back down. So we're not coming down super hard. Still working on that slow contraction on the way down. All right. Perfect. We're done with the calf raises. We're going to do some more arms. Instead of the bicep, which is this big muscle on the front of your arm, we're going to work on the tricep, which is that muscle on the back. We're going to do some kickbacks. So stepping on the band, again, right arm. We're going from 90 degrees and we're extending back out. So kind of the opposite of that bicep. So you should really feel that contraction there in the back muscle of your arm. Also, again, trying to keep that arm pinned to our side here, kind of thinking about like a nail driving through that elbow, keeping it in place next to our side. The only thing that's moving is around that joint right there. All right, we're going to kind of work into some core exercises now. So the first core exercise we have a crunch. So we're just lifting our head up, pushing those abs together, so crunching those abs. Really focusing on targeting that core right here. Keep going, good work. That's time. Next thing we got some bird dogs. So this one, working on core stabilization. So our back's going to be pretty much straight. We're going to be on all fours. We're just lifting one arm up with the opposite leg. Let's work one side here. So right arm, left leg. So really engaging that core here. Bracing that core so our arms aren't moving. We're not wobbly here. We're nice and stable throughout this exercise. All right, last core exercise. We got a Russian twist. So, with this one, you can either leave your feet on the ground, you can lift them off the ground. We're just moving our torso to one side. And let's go ahead and start. So moving those hands down, we're not moving our hips with it. We're moving our hands and our torso. So we're moving to one side, bring it back to center, move to the other one. You can kind of pick up speed here, or you can keep it nice and controlled. If you do pick up speed, you still want to be in control. You don't want to be wobbling, like I said. All right, that completes our first round. We're going to give about a minute and a half break, and then we're going to run through it one more time on those single-sided movements, kind of like the hamstring curl, the lunges, the arms, so the biceps and the triceps, all those that we just worked one side. We'll go ahead and switch to the other side, work those the next round, work into some balance, and we'll call it good, guys. So we got about a minute or so left, and then we'll run through it again, and we'll go from there. So this is a good time to kind of reconnect with your breathing. So get your breathing under control, feeling like you can go for that next cycle of the circuit here. So a good way to kind of slow your heart rate down, kind of recover. Just put those hands over the head. Nice big deep breaths, and then breathe out. So it's going to kind of calm that heart rate down a little bit. Not too much. We still want our heart to be kind of beating a little bit once we get into this. But kind of cool ourselves down a little bit, recover. All right, so we won't have to really go over how to do the exercise this round because we went over that the first time. So it'll be more exercising really, and then maybe picking up on some form issues that we might have, kind of correcting that kind of stuff. So we'll give it about 10 more seconds, and we'll go ahead and start. All right. So first exercise starting here in about 3 seconds. We're doing that push-up. So that elbow should come to about 90 degrees, and then you're pushing up. Good. Really squeezing that chest at the top. And that's time on the push-up. We're going to do some lunges. So last time we worked right leg. This time we're going to have that left leg in front. All right, we'll start here about 3 seconds. One thing about this exercise, your feet placement is always important. You don't want your foot turned in too much. Don't want your foot turned out too much. So try and keep those feet relatively straightforward here. About 10 more seconds on this. All right. We got that lat pull down, I believe. So same thing on this one, nothing's changing really. Still working both arms. I think we're going to start here about now. We'll go ahead and start. Nice job really squeezing those shoulder blades there at the bottom. Again, try to imagine you're squeezing a coin in between those shoulder blades. Nice work. About 3 seconds left. 2, 1, time. All right. We got those hamstring curls now. So again, we're going to wrap that left leg. We're going to step on this band. And we'll start in about 5 seconds. So again, pushing out and up. If you feel yourself starting to lean to one side a little bit, reassess how engaged your core is, how much pressure you're putting on your foot. So if you're putting too much pressure on one side, you might be leaning that side. So even out the pressure. Think about a tripod. So you want even pressure on your big toe, your pinky toe, and your heel. So a tripod. If you have too much pressure on one side of the tripod, it's going to tilt just a little bit. So just something to think about when we do some of these single leg exercises. All right, we got that front raise now. So with that, those two tails, and time has started. Try not to go past the shoulder here. So get parallel shoulder height and call it good. Three, 2, 1. That's time. All right, we did the front raises. We got a glute bridge now, so we're back on our backs. Should be starting here in a little bit. All right, 3, 2, 1. So big squeeze there at the top, and then back. Good work, keep it up. We're almost there. That's time. All right. Next thing we got, good old bicep curl. So again, left side here. Standing on it. Both tails in one hand. We'll start 3, 2, 1, go. Good work, good work. Keep grinding it out. We got about 15 seconds left. A little bit longer. Keep grinding. We're almost there. And time. All right, putting that attention more on our legs again. Got the calf raises. Three, 2, 1. All right, calf raises. Again, nice big squeeze on those calves, and then back down nice and gentle. Almost there. Keep squeezing those calves right at the top, easy on the way down. Excuse me. All right, moving into our triceps. So left arm this time. All right. So again, extending that arm back to get straight. Keeping that arm pinned. Keep it up. We got about 10 seconds. Here we go. All right. Back to the crunches. Oh. All right, laying on our backs, we got those crunches. Good work here. Keep it up. Keep it up. Awesome. So after the crunches, we got the bird dogs. So last time we did the right side, as with all the other single side exercises. So we're going to work left side this time. So if you don't know where the name bird dog comes from, if you ever do some bird hunting, such as like pheasant, quail, that kind of exercise or hunting, these dogs, they're trained to point when they catch scent of a bird, and they'll lift one paw off the ground and kind of make an interesting pointing motion at the location of the bird. All right, next thing we got, final exercise of this little circuit here. We got some Russian twists. So again, we're just moving to each side, keeping those hips stable, not moving. All right, that's time on the circuit. We'll go ahead. We'll do some balance here. Run through the balance a couple times. We'll pull down, and we'll call it a workout. So again, I'm going to give you about a minute or so, catch your breath, and then we'll move on. So I hope you enjoyed the workout, the circuit part of the workout. It was just a kind of interesting thing to put together all the muscle groups there and kind of work through them in time intervals so that we could hit everything and do it a couple times so we have enough time to get through multiple rounds of it. All right. So we got about 30 seconds left. We'll do some balance, and then we'll go from there. All right. First thing we're going to do is a flamingo hold or flamingo stand. So if you see flamingos out in the wild, sometimes they bring their leg up and they hold it here. So what we're going to do, we're going to do 10 reps on each leg, and then we're going to hold it for 30 seconds on that respective leg. So we'll work our right leg first. We'll go through. So we'll do 10 reps. So we're going to bring it up, hold it for 1 second, back down, Again, nice and controlled. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll hold it for 30 seconds. So a good cue for this movement to kind of keep yourself stable here. You focus on something that's not moving. So say there's like a tile or a rock or something. See, I lost my focus there. If you focus on that one object, it makes it easier to stand. If you look at something that's moving, you're going to start moving a little bit, and it's going to cause you to maybe fall. All right, we'll work that other leg. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and we'll hold for 30 seconds. So one thing I forgot to mention when we started that second round was I told you in the first round we were going to start counting our reps, how many we got each exercise, and then that second round, hopefully we could do more than we did the first time. I kind of blanked on that. I should have told you because that was our goal for that second round. So hopefully you grinded out, you got a couple more reps than you did the first round. So we got better that second time around. All right, that's probably good on our flamingo holds. The next thing we're going to do is called around the clock. So if you want to get some objects that might help, or if you can just imagine yourself, you're sitting in the middle of a clock. So I got 4 objects. You're going to kind of make yourself a circle with it. So the way this works, you're going to sit in the middle. You're going to try and touch. So I don't know, I might change the angle here. So you see I got a sweatshirt, I got a couple dog toys, and then my band. I'm going to try and touch each object with my toe. Oh, see, this is a little tough. So we're going to go through this 2 times with 1 foot. And then, so we went through 2 times. We're going to change directions. Go through that 2 times. Alright, and then switch legs. Alright. And then switch directions. I think I went through twice, but I'm not sure. Never hurts to be sure. Alright. Get back up. Oh, that's too much on the laptop screen. And that's too much that way. Alright, is that the Goldilocks, the perfect in the middle? Alright, next thing we're going to do, we're going to hold our feet out. We're going to put 1 foot in front of the other. And we're going to hold this position right here for 30 seconds. So hold this position right here. Because we brought our feet in, it's a smaller area that all of our weight's on. and it's kind of harder to balance in this position. Just going to hold this for about 30 seconds. About 20 seconds are gone, so about 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're going to close our eyes. So close our eyes, and we're going to hold this position for another 30 seconds. Oh, it's a little tough here. Oh, and I lost my focus. I'm not engaging my core enough here. So make sure that core is engaged. Squeeze those glutes. See, and that makes it a lot easier. Oh. Alright, we're going to work that other leg. So put that other leg out front. We're going to start here with our feet out front for 30 seconds. Eyes open, and then we'll move to closed. Alright, go ahead and close those eyes. Go for 30 seconds. Halfway there. Keep it up. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Alright guys, so we went through a pretty intense little circuit there. Should have got you sweating a little bit. Had some resistance in there. Worked on a little bit of balance. Now we're going to do a little cool down. So make sure that our body is cooled down from that high intensity workout we just did. So first thing we're going to do is overhead tricep stretch. So kick that arm back behind your head and grab the elbow. Try and grab one of your shoulder blades with this hand back here. So we're going to hold this for about 20 seconds. About 10 seconds left. That is, since we've been doing it for about 10. By the time I stop talking, that's going to be about 20 seconds. Alright, other arm. So I hope you enjoyed the workout today. I would enjoy your feedback on what you liked, what you maybe didn't like, and then we can go ahead and relax there. Bring that arm across the chest, hand on the bicep. So what you liked and what you didn't like, and we can assess what it is that you didn't like and what it is you like, and we can go from there on building workouts that are more enjoyable for you and make your time and my time a little bit more enjoyable. All right, other arm. All right, we're good there. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to stretch out those hamstrings a little bit. So we're going to hinge at our hips, come down, keeping that back straight. We're just going to touch your toes. So maybe a little slight bend in the knee here, so we can get down to those toes. You might take a deep breath in. Let that breath out. Feel yourself sink just a little bit deeper. Hopefully you get down those toes. If not, that's alright. It's okay to be a little tight. That's why we're stretching. Alright. We're going to do a little thigh stretch up on one foot, so a little bit of balance here too. So a little bit of balance if you need to. You can use the wall. So kick that leg up. Should feel a stretch right here in this big quad muscle. Also, if you're having trouble balancing, my high school track teacher taught me put your finger in your belly button, and that might help you find your balance. All right, that's good on that leg. Over to the other one. Got 5 more seconds here. Time. All right, we're going to stretch out those calf muscles a little bit, so we'll come over this wall or any surface that you might have. We're going to point those toes up towards the wall, and we're going to lean in just a little bit. We're going to feel that pressure in the back of our calf right there. All right, other leg. All right, we're going to come down. We're going to do what's called the single leg over. So we're going to bring that single leg, bring it over. Very self-explanatory. Keep those shoulder blades down. Should feel this one in your glute muscle a little bit. All right, other leg. All right. Last little exercise we're going to do. Interlock those fingers, put them out in front of your chest. All right, now raise them up over your head. All right. Okay, guys. That's all I have for the workout today. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed demonstrating the exercises and taking you through the workout. So I appreciate it. Thank you, and I hope to see you again.